Okay, here it is. This one is the new one. It's rubber on both sides. Okay, this is the metal ring. This is the same thing. This is my old one right here. This slid onto this real easy. I mean, it slides on there very easy. Okay, and bear with me here. Hold on, let me put down the camera. Sorry about that. Anyway, this rubber bushing that goes around my bearing, there's nothing wrong with it. It's not ripped or torn. It has been worn a little. There's no slices in it. It's not broke loose at all. And this wasn't this bearing right here. If you'll notice, no clanging, no looseness. It's tight. It's not moving back and forth this way. It's not moving back and forth anyway. It spins. Okay, I'm going to repack that with some grease, but here's the problem. It was the dust cover. And I'm going to have it tacked. I'm going to have a welder weld it back on there for me, so it's, you know, I'm going to have somebody put it back up there and tack it for me for the dust cover part of it, and hope for the best. I would take it to a driveline shop, but I don't have the money. I did go get this puller. From what I can see, I don't think I can get that puller teeth, them jaws, behind that little area right there. That little area right there. I don't think these teeth, these fat teeth right here, are going to be able to fit in that little tiny groove. And as far as I'm concerned, I think this bearing has still got a lot of good use in it. I'm going to try to get some grease in it somehow. I don't think I can, but I'm going to try. It's a sealed bearing. But it doesn't rattle. There's no roughness to it at all. It spins pretty freely. So because I can't afford to go pay somebody to take this bearing off and press it back on, I'm going to go ahead and put this back on, and I'm going to put it back inside here. And as far as the spline, somebody told me online that on some of the messages that the spline needs to be marked before you take it apart. That spline has a there's only one way it can go back together. It has a fat tooth on this spline. It has a fat tooth on this spline, and it can only go on one way, and that's it. So I'm going to go back up here and get off my foot for a little longer. I worked it hard yesterday. My son did most of the work, but up and down these dead burn stairs and just being up on it, man, it really does suck being hurt. It sucks. It also, when I hurt, sometimes I get depressed and I don't want to do nothing, and therefore I don't eat like I'm supposed to, and it causes more problems. But I got to pull through this. I got to get this thing back together. So if I don't shoot footage of the reassembly, it's very simple. Excuse me. I do know that you have to put the U-joints in there perfect, otherwise it'll be unbalanced and they'll vibrate back loose. Those U-joints are brand new, both of them, so they're just fine. I've checked the cups on them. I pulled the cups off, looked in there, make sure there wasn't, moved them around, you know, make sure there wasn't, you know, tried to, you know, jiggle it. There's no jiggling. They're still good U-joints, so I'm going to put them back in and roll with it so my wife can have a way to get back and forth to work. But I just don't feel good today, man. My foot's hurting. And I just don't feel very well, man. It's just one of them things. Depression sucks. Anyway, y'all be good, man, and peace. Till next time, man. Till next time something goes wrong with this truck. On the working parts anyway. But as far as the vlogs go, yeah, I'll keep them coming. I got to go get my stuff out of storage because we can't afford to pay. I might have said that in my previous videos. We can't afford to pay any more storage building fees. My son, he's supposed to have braces and stuff done, so I'm hoping that by dropping that storage unit fee that I will be able to continue his dental plan on his braces, man, because I want him to have good teeth, you know. I know how it feels for people out there, and so does my wife. She had her teeth go bad, and same story with her. She got her braces on when she was a child, and when her mama couldn't afford to have them completed, so they took them off, and her teeth started spreading back out, and it shifted, and little by little they started going crooked on her. So we just had them pulled out, because she told me then, she says, you know, I really know how now how people will treat you in the public eye, just somebody looking at you from first view of how you get treated in life because of your teeth. And so I'm trying to do the best I can to spare my son the embarrassment and disappointment of people out there, how people are treated with teeth. But anyway, I'll let y'all go, man, and I'm gonna get it back together, and I think everything's gonna be fine, so no one needs to worry. But sometimes it can be just the most simplest things, man. I didn't see that one coming, man. I shook the drive line when it was in neutral, and I just couldn't get no real jiggle on it. All I heard was clanging. I thought it might have been a differential. I thought it might have been some brake parts coming loose inside of the hubs. But I do know this: when I got under there, that noise was coming from the area of that carrier bearing. So I wish I kind of saved myself a little bit of time and checked on the back side, but that was up against the frame where it was bolted, and I really couldn't get to it up in there too well, because, you know, it does bolt into the frame itself, and it was kind of covered in an area to where I couldn't really see. But anyway, I'll catch y'all later, and till next time, bye-bye.